Hey guys, today I'll be reading YouTube's channel monetization policies, so I'll just dive right into it. So if you ever wondered what the monetization policies and what the policies are regarding monetization are, then you should watch this video till the end. You'll learn, but you can just go read it yourself if you have the time to read it. But here I'll tell it for you, so you'll be able to get a different point of view on it through what I say about it. So here we go. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna skip this part about the Russian ads and all that. Like people who live in Russia, they're not allowed to run ads on their videos anymore. They can't create accounts, and they're pausing like all YouTube's monetization of Russian networks and stuff like that. So I'll just skip all that because if you haven't read that yet, then you probably are gonna read it someday. And if your channel's already monetized, and you probably don't need to watch this video because you already know what it's about. You probably read it multiple times, but I've read it a couple of times. But my channel's not monetized yet, but I'm looking to monetize for the next couple of years, hopefully, if everything goes planned, but it might take longer than that, looking at how things are going. So, but I'll just dive right into it. If you're monetizing on YouTube, it's important that your channel follows YouTube monetization policies. These include policies described below, as well as YouTube's community guidelines, terms of service, copyright, rights clearance adjustment policies, and Google AdSense program policies. These policies apply to anyone in or looking to apply to the YouTube Partner Program. So if you're looking to monetize on YouTube, you need to join the YouTube Partner Program, which you have to apply for, and they have to approve you to get into the program. If they don't approve you, you have to wait 6 months, I think, but I'm not sure on that. These policies apply to anyone in or looking to apply. The YouTube Shorts monetization policies always apply if you're monetizing shorts on YouTube. So you can also monetize your shorts on YouTube if your channel's monetized already. All content monetizing with ads must follow our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. Here's a quick overview of each major policy. Make sure you read each policy thoroughly, as these policies are used to check if a channel is suitable to monetize. Our reviewers regularly check to see if whether monetizing channels follow these policies. Keep in mind that we use the term video on this page refers to shorts, long-form videos, and live streaming. These policies apply wherever videos are viewed, including the watch page, pages within YouTube, YouTube Music, YouTube Kids, the YouTube Video Player that embeds YouTube content on other sites, and the YouTube Shorts Player that makes shorts available. What we check when we review your channel. Our reviewers check content that best represents your channel against our policy. Since our reviewers can't check every video, they may focus on your channel's main theme, most viewed videos, newest videos, biggest portion of time, media, video, metadata, including titles, thumbnails, and descriptions. So they can go through basically all your videos, even if they're private, and check and see if they want to make it so you can monetize your channel. That's how they that's when you apply, you don't get in. Sometimes they don't let you get in. They deny you access to monetization, to your monetization, because they go through all your videos, your thumbnails, your tags, your biggest videos, most view videos, the newest videos, and the main theme of your overall channel, what you're doing on your overall channel. And they go through it all to decide if you'll be able to monetize. So that's how they approve you for it, deny you for it. The above are just examples of content our reviewers may assess. Note that our reviewers can and may check the other parts of your channel to see whether it fully meets our policies. So then there's different sections about monetization, about how you'll be able to monetize. Follow YouTube community guidelines. These guidelines help keep YouTube a great community for viewers, creators, and advertisers. Anyone on YouTube needs to follow our community guidelines. Any content you post must follow our community guidelines. Monetizing creators should know that these guidelines apply not only to individual videos, but also to the channel overall. Content that violates YouTube's community guidelines is not eligible for monetization, will be removed from YouTube. So if you violate YouTube's community guidelines, they can just take your video down, or they can just take your whole channel down, basically. They don't really care if it's not a good subject or something, or you swear in it, or it's not for educational purposes, or you have other vulgar language or graphic nature in your videos. But they can just take that whole video, and then they can demonetize your whole channel from one video not following the community guidelines because they don't like where your channel is going, basically. So if you do it one time, they think you're probably gonna do it again. So they can just take down your whole channel at the most. Like the worst case scenario, they would just take down your whole channel and delete everything, and then you'd have to get it reinstated. But I don't even think you can do that. I think you just gotta rebuild from the bottom up again. And I don't condone any graphic nature in videos, but I feel like some people should have the right to speak their mind and not be hit with demonetization policies. Follow AdSense program policies. AdSense allows YouTube partners to get paid for monetizing their videos. Make sure to follow the AdSense program policies YouTube's terms of service. AdSense content policies are extensive and include quality guidelines from the webmaster and search console policies. We've highlighted some of these most relevant policies for YouTube creators below. Repetitive content. Repetitive content refers to channels where the content is so similar viewers may have trouble spotting the difference between videos on the same channel. This policy is based on the Search Console portion of AdSense program policies. We put in a context that's more relevant for YouTube creators. This policy applies to your channel as a whole. In other words, if you have many videos that violate our guidelines, monetization may be removed from your entire channel. So if you violate their guidelines of many videos that you post, then you won't be able to be monetized anymore. They'll just remove it from your entire channel and you won't be able to make money off any of your videos. What is allowed to monetize? This policy makes sure monetized content offers viewers something appealing and interesting to watch. In other words, if the average viewer can clearly tell that content in your channel differs from video to video, it's fine to monetize. You know, many channels create content that follows a similar pattern. What's important is that the substance of each video should be relatively varied. Example, what is allowed to monetize, including but not limited to same intro and outro for your videos, but the bulk of your content is different. Similar content where each video talks specifically about the qualities of the subject you're featuring. Short clips of similar objects edited together where you explain how they're connected. So you would think that like the people who are copying like Mr. Beast videos and Eric's videos and all these other YouTubers videos who are really big, you would think that they wouldn't be able to monetize that video, or at least the video, but maybe not the whole channel, because they're just copying the same video and it's basically like put together the exact same way. Like they edited the exact same way, so it comes out looking like the exact video that Mr. Beast or one of these other YouTubers put out. So it's kind of weird how they don't like demonetize those videos, you know, because they are like basically copies of original videos. Content that violates this guideline. When a channel's content consists of similar content, it can frustrate viewers who come to YouTube for appealing and interesting videos. That means channels where content is only slightly different from video to video are not allowed to monetize. In other words, your channel shouldn't consist of content that's automatically created or produced using a basic template. Example, what's not allowed to monetize. This list is not exhaustive. Content that exclusively features readings of other materials you did not originally create, like text from websites or news feeds. Songs modified to change the pitch or speed, but otherwise identical to the original. Similar repetitive content or mindless content with low educational value, commentary, or narrative. Templated, mass-produced, or programmatically generated content. Image slideshows or scrolling text with minimal or no narrative, commentary, or educational value. Reuse content. Reuse content refers to channels that repurpose someone else's content without adding significant original commentary or educational value. This policy is taken from the AdSense Search Console portion of AdSense program policies. We've put it in a context that's more relevant for YouTube creators. This policy applies to your channel as a whole. In other words, if you have many videos that violate the guidelines, monetization may be removed from your entire channel. So if you like reuse videos that somebody else made, you don't like change them at all or add your own like words to it or like add what you're going to say to the video and have like a video of you talking, and they can basically just remove monetization from your entire channel. Looks like we don't got that. Oh, that's not good. But what is allowed to monetize? The spirit of this policy is to make sure we're rewarding creators for original, authentic content that adds value to viewers. If you put a funny or a thoughtful spin on content you didn't originally create, you've transformed the content in some way. It's fine to have this type of content on your channel, but individual videos may be subject to other policies like copyright. In other words, we allow reuse content and viewers can tell that there's a meaningful difference between the original video and your video. Example of what's allowed to monetize, including but not limited to using clips for a critical review. Using clips for a critical review. A scene from a movie where you've rewritten dialogue and changed the voiceover. Replays of a sports tournament where you explain the moves a competitor did to succeed. Reaction videos where you comment on the original video. Edited footage from other creators where you add a storyline or commentary. Remix content on shorts where you add original content to a song from our library or the original audio video segment from other videos. Content that violates this guideline. Taking someone else's content, making minimal changes, and calling your own original work will be a violation of this guideline. This policy applies even if you have permission from the original creator. Reuse content is separate from YouTube's copyright enforcement, which means it's not based on copyright permission or fair use. This guideline means sometimes you will not get claims against your content, but your channel will still violate our reuse content guidelines. More examples of what's not allowed to monetize. This list is not exhaustive. Clips of moments from your favorite show edited together with little or no narrative. Short videos you compile from other social media websites. Collections of songs from different artists, even if you have their permission. Content uploaded many times by other creators. Promotion of other people's content, even if you have permission. Quality principles for kids and family content. Our aim is to provide kids and families with a safe and enriching experience on YouTube while finding new ways to reward creators contributing high quality content to the platform. If your channel is made for kids content, we'll use YouTube's quality principles for kids and family content to determine the monetization status of that content. If a channel is found to have strong focus on low quality made for kids content, it may be suspended from the YouTube Partner Program. If an individual is found to violate these quality principles, it may see limited or no ads. When checking to see if your made for kids content is of lower high quality nuances in context are important. Visit our best practices for kids and family content page for guides and examples. Application of quality principles for monetization eligibility. There are several low quality principles that may affect the overall quality of a particular video. We will consider each principle as a factor for monetization eligibility on a rolling basis. We currently enforce against the low quality principles for kids and family content listed below. We may increase the scope to include more quality principles over time. Encouraging negative behaviors or attitudes. Content that encourages dangerous activities, wastefulness, bullying, dishonesty, or a lack of respect for others. Example, dangerous, unsafe pranks, unhealthy eating habits. Heavily commercial or promotional. Content that is primarily focused on purchasing products or promoting brands and logos, example, toys and food. It also includes content that is focused on excessive consumerism. Learn more about overly commercial content for YouTube Kids. Deceptively educational. Content that claims to have no educational value in its title or thumbnail but actually lacks guidance or explanation that have educational value or is not relevant to children. For example, titles or thumbnails that promise to help viewers learn colors or learn numbers, but instead the video features inaccurate info. Hindering comprehension. Content that is thoughtless, lacks a cohesive narrative, or is incomprehensible, such as having inaudible audio. This type of video is often the result of mass production auto generation. Sensational or misleading. Content that is untrue, exaggerated, bizarre, or opinion-based may confuse a young audience. It may also include keyword stuffing or the practice of using popular keywords of interest to children in a repetitive, altered, or exaggerated way. The keywords may also be used in a way that does not make sense. Creator responsibility. The success of your channel and YouTube Partner Program is dependent upon the willingness of advertisers to associate their brands with YouTube content. The earnings of all YouTube creators are negatively impacted when advertisers lose trust. We don't allow egregious behavior that has a large negative impact on the community. This policy means you should be respectful of your viewers, your fellow creators, and your advertisers, both on and off YouTube. If you violate this policy, we may temporarily turn off your monetization or terminate your accounts. This may apply to all of your existing channels, any new channels you create, and channels that you appear on regularly. If any of your channels have been demonetized or terminated, you should not create new or existing channels to get around these restrictions. Doing so could lead to termination of all channels. Creator integrity. We expect creators in the YouTube Partner Program to be who they say they are and not misrepresent themselves by manipulating their on-platform activity or engaging in deceptive practices. This means creators should not artificially inflate channels' engagement such as views, subs, likes, watch time, and ad impressions. Similarly, creators should not encourage organic engagement on non-compliant content before deleting or obfuscating that content for the purpose of becoming eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. Engaging in this type of behavior may result in removal from the YouTube Partner Program or termination of your channels. See our AdSense policy for more info. Creators should also not mislead users of YouTube by participating in financially abusive behaviors, such as using our monetization features for illegal, fraudulent, or deceptive transactions. If you violate this policy, we may remove you from the YouTube Partner Program or terminate your channels. How it will inform you of policy changes. YouTube is constantly changing and improving the service and adapting to the world around us. We may need to make changes to the terms and conditions or policies that apply to years of service, including the terms of service and the YouTube Partner Program terms, our policies, and other contractual documents to reflect changes to our service or for legal, regulatory, or security reasons. We'll let you know in writing when we make changes that may impact you. If you do not agree to the modified terms, you may stop using the relevant feature or terminate your agreement with us. To help you stay up to date with our policies, we also maintain a permanent log of updates. So we only got 2 more sections. How we enforce YouTube monetization policies. Anyone who earns money on YouTube must follow YouTube's channel monetization policies. If you violate any of our policies, YouTube may take the actions outlined below. We may withhold or adjust any of your earnings associated with violations of YouTube channel monetization policies. We may also charge back associated earnings against any AdSense balance that has not yet been dispersed, or offset such amounts against future earnings payable to you. For any such violation, we need some time to investigate whether the earnings need to be withheld, adjusted, or offset. This may result in payment delays of up to 90 days or until we resolve any third-party rights of disputes. Examples of violations where we might need to withhold or adjust your earnings include, but are not limited to, instances of invalid traffic on your content, fake engagement, or content ID claims. We'll inform you in writing, by email, or in product when we have to enforce our policies. We will also let you know what options are available to you. Limit ad revenue from your videos. As a member of the YouTube Partner Program, you can make your videos eligible to earn ad revenue if they meet our advertiser-friendly content guidelines. However, if your videos are not found to meet our advertiser-friendly guidelines, or if they violate other policies such as age restriction or copyright guidelines, your videos may earn limited or no ad revenue. Suspend your participation in YouTube Partner Program. Violation of YouTube channel monetization policies may result in monetization being suspended or permanently disabled on all or any of your accounts. If it's determined that your channel is no longer eligible for monetization, your channel may lose access to all monetization tools, features, and modules associated with the YouTube Partner Program. You may also choose to opt out of specific monetization modules at any time by contacting creator support. Monetization data retention. If your monetization agreement with YouTube is terminated, you still be able to request your YouTube's analytic data from the time you were in the program by contacting creator support. Suspend or even terminate a channel. In exceptional circumstances, we may need to terminate a channel account or disable a user's access to the service in order to protect the integrity of the platform or protect our users from harm. Learn more about channel terminations and disabled Google accounts, including what you can do if you believe your channel account was terminated by mistake. How we'll inform you of actions that affect your monetization. We'll inform you in writing, by email, or on a product when we have to enforce our policies. We will also let you know what options are available to you. And the last part here, guys, how to get help with issues that affect you. If you're in the YouTube Partner Program, you can get access to our creator support team. Whether you're facing a specific problem or you want to find out how to get the most out of YouTube as a creator, we're here to help you. Optimize how to use YouTube. We're here to help you optimize how to use YouTube, get tips on technical or service aspects of YouTube, find out how to navigate policy and copyright guidelines, get answers on account and channel management questions, resolve content ID and rights management issues, troubleshoot and fix bugs or issues with your account. You can find more detailed instructions to contact creator support and how to get help as a YouTube creator. Alright guys, so there was the whole YouTube monetization, channel monetization policies, and just for the whole thing it took like 20 minutes, just about, but not quite, but almost 20 minutes. But thanks for watching, guys. I got this idea from Mr. Beast when he read the YouTube's terms of service, so he gave me this idea. I got the idea by looking at my the way I can earn money on YouTube. I can't earn any money yet, but like you can go check if you're ready to earn money, like where you're at, like with the requirements. So I went and checked that out one day, like last week or whatever, and then it said like, oh, you can read YouTube's monetization policies here. So I clicked on it and I just got the idea to make this video because I had already seen Mr. Beast's video where he reads YouTube's terms of service. So shout out to Mr. Beast for this. Tagging him once I reach 1,000 subscribers for a video I have saved up. So subscribe if you're new and turn on notifications too. Thanks.